We're going to start, though, with the clash of the super teams, Richard Jefferson, the Liberty, and the Aces. Game 2 of the WNBA Finals here. We're going to pick this one up in the first quarter. A'ja Wilson was in her bag. Gets down low, finishes, and one.
And I love it. The Aces, look, they came out in game 1. They dominated game 1. And what did they do? They started game 2 with pure domination. Look at this shot at the buzzer, setting the tone. Look, if you're a road team, you got to try and take the crowd out of it. But that's not what the Liberty were able to do. And they just kept going.
And it was a train that just kept moving. 38 points in the first quarter. That's the most in WNBA Finals history, Richard. We're going to go ahead to the third quarter here. The Aces up 15 at this point.
Well, yeah, look, at the end of the day, you know how talented the Liberty are. They closed the gap, but there was just too much A'ja Wilson. There was just too much everything from the Aces. They were moving the ball. They were popping it. They were on the defensive end, playing it. Come on, girl, drop her the dime.
Jackie Young, 24 points, 8 rebounds. The celebration was excellent. This is a minute later. The Aces up 19 at this point. I mean, a little no-look to Wilson for the layup. Gray had 14 points, 11 assists. Wilson had 26 points, 15 rebounds in this one. The Aces, they cruise 104-76 to take a 2-0 lead. And I mean, A'ja Wilson, she continues her dominance in the postseason. She is the third player in WNBA history with 25 points and 15 rebounds in a finals game. She is the third player to do that multiple times. Here she is after the game.
I mean, this is something that we've been working on. It's something that we're not new to. This is what we do. And so for us to execute at this time, it's pretty cool. It really is. And, you know, you got to respect it. This league is really, really good. They're a great team, so we kind of continue to keep our foot on the gas.
I mean, they were good tonight. I mean, they don't leave me speechless very often, but they're the real deal. They're the real deal. Their competitiveness and their fight for each other, they're a real team. They're a real team.
The Aces are only one win away from repeating as WNBA champions. That's something that only has been done twice in the league's history. So, Chiney, what did you see that made the Aces so effective?
Look, I'm fresh off of a flight. I'm a little tired, but after witnessing that game, I have no right to say tired because the Aces, they have been able to beat the Liberty at their own game with ball movement, and the New York Guards, they haven't been able to keep up. I mean, seriously. The Aces assisted on 31 of 37 baskets in Game 2. That was the third highest assist rate in finals history. And I'll show you exactly how they got it done. Romy might say, producer, wrong, baby. Let's get into it. I mean, we talk about these no-look passes. This is in transition. Kia Stokes, underrated X Factor, hit 2 threes in Game 2. Good target hand, good finish, sharing the ball. That's early. They want to beat you in the first 5 seconds of a possession. But when the shot clock goes down, watch this. Everyone touches the ball here. This was the play of the game. Attack. This is a bad pass. This is great awareness, and this is a clutch shot. Chelsea Gray, we're talking about how that arena was going crazy. Nothing louder than that moment. And when you get rest because you're up that big, that is a good note for the Aces going to Game 3. Now, for the Liberty, though, they have really struggled on offense in this series. That's a credit to the obvious Aces defense, but they have to get the ball in the paint to force more switching actions because the Liberty, they're averaging less than 0.7 points per possession when the ball doesn't reach the paint. They have to play inside and out. So let's do it again, producer Ron. This is good offense for the New York Liberty. Jonquel Jones has been their bread and butter. This pick and roll forces a switch, but Nigel Laney, who has been playing really well, they need to get her the ball more. Nice little bounce pass for the finish. She had 15 points in a quarter. Keep going to that. And again, Stewie has not been nearly as efficient playing, but there she gets the mismatch. Chelsea's guarding her. Look how easy this basket is. Turn around. That's what they have to stick with. The problem is everyone knows that they want to win the Liberty through their posts. The reality is that their guards have not really had huge games. I think they have to play inside out. Guards, you also have a big on you when you're able to get a switch. Don't just rely on Stewie and JJ because the first 2 games have been big swings for Vegas. And New York will need to respond and extend the series on Sunday. Remember this, y'all. Remember, no team has ever come back from a 2-0 hole in WNBA playoff history. These are 2 super teams, and it's time. What's up?
All I'm saying is that it is possible for one to be the first one.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. Don't buy me this.
They are still super teams.
Thank you so very much. I mean, if the Aces can become the first team to repeat as champs since 2001, 2002.